I appear to have dropped my webcam. Give me a second. Fear not that with the new background. It will be explained in a second. So, to answer your question, yes, I moved. I'm kind of between houses right now, I guess would be like the more accurate way to put it. At the moment, I'm basically the caretaker for my aunt, so I moved into her guest room. So that's my life. Between that, work, and college, I haven't had much time to make videos on either channel. But now that I have all my studio stuff actually moved into a single house, hopefully I can change that very soon. I'll get into some more life update stuff and channel update stuff here shortly, but I'm sure everybody here saw the Q&A in the title and is wondering what exactly is going on. Well, what's going on is basically it's a super Q&A where I'm actually combining all of the Q&A clips from my previous subscriber specials as well as some new questions towards the end into one mega Q&A. So let's get ready for the world's worst blast of the past, because a lot of my old videos are terrible. I mean, my newer ones aren't great, but they are better.
Devious asks, what do you think about the way YouTube is now, and what do you think we as a community can do to change the bad on YouTube? Well, I think we're screwed no matter what, so maybe we should just embrace the terribleness that is the internet. Because accepting terribleness is the best way to make it not terrible. I don't know if that logic makes sense to everyone, but screw it, I'm going with it. Okay, this guy has quite a few questions here. The first one is, what is your favorite pastime? Watching YouTubes, making YouTubes, and playing the video games, I guess. The next question, what is up with your hair? My hair's fine now, but I'm assuming you're talking from back before I got a haircut, back in the days whenever I had what I called my white fro. Here's a picture. Okay, this picture's a little exaggerated because I overdid the afroness on purpose whenever I took this picture, but I think it gets the point across. And the answer to this question is pretty simple. I was just too lazy to get a haircut. And I was kind of afraid that after I got the haircut, people wouldn't recognize me anymore because they got so used to the white fro. And the last one. Who was that guy who said soon in one of your videos in that short clip? Oh, you mean this clip? I don't know, just some random guy needs to get a life? Okay, next question. This guy once again has quite a few. The first one is, do you eat ketchup or do you drink it? I mean, I guess it depends if you chew it. I mean, if you just, like, swallow it whole, then I guess it's drinking it. But if you chew it up, I guess that's eating it. The next question is, why is the word abbreviation so long? It's probably because the word abbreviation was invented before abbreviations were invented. This is just my guess. And the last question is, why is it called a building if it's already built? That's simple. Failures in our language. Wait, that answer is too serious. They're gonna get me now. I redo my answer. It's BlazeWeed420, lol. And lastly, I asked the Brusketeers to give me questions. And these are by far the worst of the worst. Oh boy. And this one asks, if it weren't illegal, would you, You know what, I'm not gonna read this one out loud. But where I live, it's apparently legal, so, And the final question, if you were offered money, would you paper cut your own, genitals? Well, $20 is $20, so...
So let's go and start off with the ones that aren't his, which there's two, I think. The first one is from Bacon Smells Good, who simply has one request. And it says, dab. Well, I can't do that for you because it's been scientifically proven that if you dab, you won't become president. And that's not a risk I can take. So I'm sorry, but I won't be dabbing for you.
And then you can dab. And then, Mrs. President, you can sign a bill, and then you dab.
The second one, why are there 8 hot dogs in a pack but 10 buns in a pack? Because all Mr. Oscar Mayer Wiener wants all of your money. Now on to the ones from everybody's favorite 12-year-old, Mr. Day, Mr. Day. He just come up with the official pronunciation. Okay, first one, why do you keep running your channel even though it's shit? Because I can't find the deactivate account button. What genre is your channel? I think you have a better answer to that than I do, because honestly, I don't know. Would I ever sell out? Depends how much you're offering. I mean, $5 is $5, so. What's your opinion on drama? My opinion is Keemstar should start wearing some flannels. Do I watch any podcasts? Occasionally, I'll watch Baited, with Keemstar, Clown, and the other guy no one knows the name of. Or I'll watch the Hello Internet podcast with CGP Grey and I don't remember, I think Brady from, Numberphile? I don't remember. Porn, yay or nay? Yay. Would I be willing to do more collabs? Yes, Mr. Day, I would be willing to do more collabs, not only with you, but with other people that I happen to come in contact with who would also want to make videos and aren't complete cancer. So no, I can't because you're complete cancer, Mr. Day. I'm sorry. What channel do I watch the most? I'd probably have to think about that for a second, but it would probably be Jack's Films, if I'm being completely honest. Okay, this question, Mr. Day typed really weird and he had to explain it to me, but basically he's asking why in my view grab series I use a green screened image of myself instead of an avatar or something, and that's just because I wanted to do something unique with that sort of style. I didn't just want to have a really badly drawn avatar down the middle, and I had a green screen to take advantage of, which actually flows us into our next question, which is pretty much along the lines of why do I even have a green screen if I never use it? And this is just because it never works right because I can't get the lighting right. Okay, so that one channel of mine you saw back in the montage called Cheese Volt, my original channel, he's asking what's going to happen with that. Nothing. It's just going to stay the way it is. I won't be posting anything new to it or anything. Although what I might do is I might turn that into my secondary channel. I've been thinking about that for a while. But I already have a secondary channel that I don't know if I'm going to... I'm not sure yet. Might be a secondary channel. I might just leave it the way it is. So we'll just have to see. Why Daniel the Nerd? I'm assuming you're asking me why I named my channel that. It's because I wanted a name that could go along with any genre I chose. Because I haven't picked a good genre for my channel. So if I called myself Mr. COD Gaming 360, it wouldn't make sense if I did something that wasn't Call of Duty. Or if I call myself Super Minecraft Boy, it wouldn't make sense if I did anything that wasn't Minecraft. So I decided to use a name that was versatile and that I could apply to pretty much any genre I wanted to do. Will you hop in any trending topic Twitter trains? Yes, I have. What do you think my View Grab series is for? And the last...
That wasn't that bad.
I totally wasn't in the middle of recording my thing when you jumped in, so you're gonna have that blooper. Will I ever make a politics video? Well, speaking of the election, I thought that Trump and... So my good old friend over at Unadulterated Insanity, go subscribe by the way, asked, on a scale from 1 to 10, how autistic are you? I'd have to say about 1 jillion. After that he asks, is that a good question? That's something you're going to have to ask yourself, because deep down inside we all know you're just a sad, miserable human being. Okay, completely disregard the change in clothing and lighting in the background. I'm totally not filming this part on a different day. So now there's some questions from the Brusketeers, which I am regretting massively. Even asking them questions, but I mean, what do you expect? Have you ever painted your nails? Not on purpose. I mean, the art class, watercolors, maybe, but that was an accident. Have you ever dyed your hair? Actually, yes, I have. Whenever I was in 3rd grade, I think it was red hair dye or something. It looked really stupid. And I don't mean ginger red, I mean crayon red. How long have you stayed awake? Oh my god. 23 hours and 45 minutes. I was so close. I was actually at Mr. Day's house at the time too, so Yeah. Have I ever thought of fornicating with myself? Isn't that the definition of masturbation? How long can I hold my breath? Well, let's see. 3, 2, 1. How long was that? Have you ever gone gay? I've barely gone straight. I mean, I don't really date that often, so. How many pets have you had? In total? Like, all of them I've ever had, that's way too many. I'm just gonna say right now I have 4. Here's my doggos. I got some video of them. This is my doggos. Do you doggos eat outside? Doggos, do you go outside? Lucy, do you go outside? Go outside. Go outside. No? Well, shut the door. It's cold out. And I have a tortoise right over here. I can't. Yeah, you can probably see him. Have you ever played golf on a proper outdoor course? No. Mini golf? Yes. The next one. Have you ever? Oh my god. Have I ever cut myself? No. Not in the Nemo way. But oh, I don't know if you can see it. But there's like a little scar, like right there in my hand. You can kind of see it. That was an accident for whenever I was washing dishes one day. A sharp knife in the sink. I didn't realize it. Next thing you know, there was blood all over. Like I was hand washing the dishes. Next thing you know, the entire thing of water's blood red. Split 6. One of the Brusketeers asks, how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? The correct answer to that is a woodchuck could chuck as much wood as a woodchuck could chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood. Are you a power bottom or top? What's your English? Brandy or Monica? What the fuck? I don't even know what that is. Let me look that up real quick. Who the fuck is this? I don't care. No one cares. What kind of pizza do you like? Anything with pineapples. Oh! Could you tell us if you've walked 65 miles in one day? What's your English? Boxers or briefs? Well, I mean, I don't know if briefs is a breed of dog, but I got 3 boxers here. So, I mean, there you go. Do you have a great color? Yeah, gold is a great color. It's not necessarily my favorite, but it's a pretty great color. What's your English? Do you like coffee? Oh boy, let's see.
What we do here is go back.
Dude, I live off of coffee. Okay, yeah, that's still a little hot. But yeah, legit, I'll probably end up drinking like all this. I've already had like another thermos full of it, and another like full coffee cup, like a ceramic one. Yeah, I love coffee. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. Got to brew it really black, no cream or no milk. Like basically, I like my coffee strong as fuck, boy. What is your thought about nude male art? There's a reason I look up lesbian porn. Do you take showers or baths? Does this answer your question? Do you like tea?
What we do here is go back.
God bless the Queen.
What are your thoughts about selling your... Is that seriously how that sentence is worded? What are your thoughts about selling your thoughts? Well, I mean, I guess technically YouTube's kind of selling my thoughts, and I make ad revenue, even though it's only been like $7. I mean, I've made $7 selling my thoughts, so there you go, I guess. What are your political beliefs? I think we should all bow down to our Lord and Savior, Kim Jong-un. Please don't nuke us. I think that Alkex Jones is gonna win the Kekistan election, but I mean, the other guys are okay too, I guess, but we really gotta end this meme shortage. We just have to. We cannot survive any longer like this. Okay. How many dicks have you had in your ass? I haven't had the chance yet. Hey, shut up, dogs! Oh my god, this is the reason you never record with your dogs in the background. That is way upsetting. Move back down there, camera. Your boy Wiz asks, where's my 1998 McDonald's Mulan limited edition Szechuan teriyaki McNugget dipping sauce? Come on, man, I don't have all the answers. Piano Man, at least that's what he goes by on Wiz's fucking Discord server, asks, do fish drink water? What kind of question is that? Of course they don't. They drink air. And they breathe water, stupid.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the interview show. I'm your host, Daniel, and today our guest is also Daniel. It's a pleasure to be here. Alright, right into the questions. Daniel, are you a bad bitch?
I'd like to say so.
Interesting. Okay, do you do meth?
Not all the time. Only sometimes.
Not the answers I was expecting. Alright, do you season your chicken?
All the time, if you know what I mean.
Oh, that's kinky. Do you listen to 80s music?
On occasion, if it's on the radio.
Once again, not the answer I was expecting. Do you listen to the rapper I don't know how to say that.
Me neither.
Alright, and what are your top 5 Nickelback songs?
It'd have to be Back on the Nickel is number 5. Nickel My Back at number 4. I'll give you my Nickelback at number 3. My back.
The correct answer was Nickelback and Favor do not belong in the same sentence. Get out of here!
Okay, so our first two questions are from Ariel QnA, I think is how you pronounce that. I have no idea. I'm not sorry if I butchered that. Okay, how's life in Wyoming? You could say it makes me square. I don't think that's a thing people say anymore. I'm sorry. What's your favorite movie, and have you watched The Grapefruit Technique? I'll answer those one at a time. I don't have the attention span to not get bored while watching movies, so I don't really watch them. And unfortunately, I'm ashamed to say I do know what The Grapefruit Technique is. Then Cupid 2.0, formerly known as the real Zach Nicartano, even though he's really not, says, what is your middle name? My middle name is Ray, but I'm not telling you how to spell it. That's up for you to guess. I guarantee you can't get it.
Yo, what's poppin', playa? We back. Don't mind the continuity errors. But I guess right now we'll go ahead and get into the new questions. I actually have more than 3 this time. So to start off, we got a question from everybody's favorite reoccurring commenter, Ariel QnA. Okay, I've read this comment several times, and I'm still not sure how to go about properly reading this. I'll just go for it, I suppose. Daddy, when are you gonna let me throw lips at your King Kong schlong you got hiding in your pants? I'm not sure what your definition of King Kong is there, unless he's like... Or sorry, my correction. Something like this. Are you gonna listen to or buy my album? So you're asking me if I'm gonna listen to your mixtape. Let's take a listen. Are you gonna do the Wedgie Hangman challenge? I don't do challenge videos, but if I did, that'd be #1 on the list. Ashwind on Discord asks, how does it feel to not only be a nerd, but also a Daniel? Also, what doth life? Don't remind me. And also 42. I see what you did there. Height of Mediocrity asks, WTF even is your channel? That's an excellent question. Jew Barino on Discord asks, how can I make it to where my cat will stop eating light bulbs? What?
Height asks, how did puberty go and how much longer do you have left? Really? You're going to accuse a big, sexy man-child like me of not having gone through the transformation to a man? Do you even see this luscious beard right here? Look at it! What is your favorite conspiracy theory? Well, my favorite conspiracy theory more or less goes along the lines of the Earth is not actually flat, the Earth is round, but the moon is flat. And we know this because the Russians actually made it to the moon and not the Americans. And the Russians discovered that the moon is flat and also made of cheese, and that cheese is used to make like fake vaccines that turn the frogs gay. And the last question, what do you want to be when you grow up, except we know you won't be because you're not vaccinated? How does it feel to be used as a segue? Today's video is sponsored by, I'm joking, I'm joking, I can't get a sponsor, what do you think I am? However, your question is actually being used as a segue, because what I want to be when I grow up is a YouTuber that goes from town to town, creating little mini documentaries / town reviews, crossed over, I guess, sort of with the vlog, where I just go across the country and make videos of interesting things. And this is a project I am actually hoping to get up and going very soon. More details soon. Stay tuned.